Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me, your boy Rahim Brazil, and I want to welcome you to GrindTime TV. Look, it's not a show, it's a movement. Look, man, I'm sitting here with my boy Adrian Crear Jr. He is one of the stars of the hit reality show, G-Status ATL Hustle. And today we're going to do a sit down because we're going to get his side of the story of how everything played out on G-Status and, how did he even get on G-Status? So let's welcome Adrian. Adrian, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. I'm feeling great. Let me just first thank you for the opportunity to sit down with me and have this discussion. So tell everybody that's viewing, how did this opportunity come about, you being on G-Status?
Okay, well, the opportunity came about when Ja came to me. We worked together on other projects before with KL, concerning KL.
And what project was that?
Of Trade.
Okay, the series.
The series,
Okay.
yes, on YouTube. He came to me. I guess he liked what I gave, my energy, my positivity, me getting along with everybody or whatever the case may be.
Right.
He came to me and he asked me to be a part of his project.
Right.
And if you know me, I like to support those who are on the come up, because you have to. If we want to support each other, how can we grow?
Right.
So it was one of those things where I believed in his dream and things in that nature, and it just went from there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So he reached out to you with the initial idea. You say, okay, cool, I'll come to G-Status.
Yeah.
And what did you believe that, how did you believe that G-Status could actually help what you were doing?
Just give me a platform to showcase who Adrian is and what I'm doing, the hustle, because that's what the show was, claimed to be about, the hustle and the grind and getting to that next stage in your career and things of that nature, and just coming together as a whole to, showcase what that was.
Right.
And I guess comes together as a group and meeting other individuals from every walks of life and things of that nature. But that's what I got when the project was presented to me.
Okay. Do you feel like Ja actually accomplished that goal and helping you to kind of bring some light to what you're doing?
Honestly, yes. I'm thankful for the opportunity. But I think that my character was a little downplayed a little bit in some sort, because you guys really didn't get to see me much as far as like giving back to the community, things I love to do, and just showing the genuine me. I think that you guys saw the bitch side of Adrian, me getting into it with a couple of hoes, the way the case may be, and stuff that I really don't. I'm not about. I'm a very genuine spirit, and I'm very personable. And I felt that he just wanted to grab the
viewer's attention.
The viewer's attention.
Okay. And which is very important, but
yes.
Your idea for it is you really wanted to make a good name for yourself.
Yes.
Okay. That's understandable. So you did the reality show, you agreed to do it, and
which is my first reality show, by the way.
And this is your first reality show.
I really didn't know what I was stepping my foot into, I guess. I just know from watching other reality shows, but there is different forms of reality shows out there, but I definitely knew when I got there what it was mostly going to be about.
Okay, so let's jump a little bit forward.
Okay.
Because I know you talked about being in positions where you and other people had words.
Okay.
You guys went back and forth, and there was some tension. You can tell that there is some tension between the cast and also between the production. Because I watch it, and I also research people's pages as well, and some people are actually backing out of this thing. Because they saying that it's not what they thought.
Yes.
And obviously from the sound of it, that's where you stand with it as well.
That's
so tell me about the issues you have specifically with this project.
Well, I really don't want to downplay, because everybody has to start somewhere, And I guess this is his first, you know, big project on his own. I just felt that he just wanted everything to be, you know, great and catch, like you said, the viewers' attentions and things of that nature. But I felt that where he fell short was just, you know, getting the drama instead of just getting the authentic, you know, people's selves and things of that nature. I felt that he was just so focused on, you know, grabbing everybody's eye and not really capturing everybody's personalities to the best themselves, or best light, or best liking, or whatever the case may be. Yeah.
Okay. So you feel like he should have did a better job at showing the good side of your businesses and the things that you guys were doing, and along with, you know, the drama.
Yeah.
So you didn't mind the drama being there. You just
to a
wanted
certain extent, because I feel like once you get a group of people together, there's going to be tension, there's going to be drama, but let it be authentic. You know, don't you know, don't just try to put together some shit just to make it seem like. And I feel like that's what most of the stuff was. Was trying to start arguments with people, throwing out topics. You know, downplay situations, whatever the case may be, and instead of just letting it be authentic.
And I'm just letting it be a real experience. Okay, so tell us about what exactly happened. So you and Akeem obviously know each other for a while.
I want to say a while.
Well, a while. How long have y'all known each other?
Let's say since I've been in Atlanta. I've been here for 3 years now.
That's
I've been working on trade for at least 2 years, so yeah, something like that.
Because I mean, y'all was saying that, you know, you were arguing with him. You say, you know me.
You know me.
You know me. Okay.
That's true.
Where did that tension come from? Do you like where did it start? How did it start?
And I ain't about to sugarcoat shit.
Yeah, don't sugarcoat it. Like, give it to us.
So it's like
how did that start with you and Akeem getting into it with each other?
It was an incident to where, you know, where I guess he found me attractive or whatever the case may be, and he wanted to pursue me, and one of those natures, and you know, I wasn't
wanted you like that,
and I wasn't with it or whatever the case may be. It was one of those things to where he heard from one of his friends, you know, we kind of ran into each other all at one of my fashion shows, honestly, and he was with somebody that I formerly knew from my Pensacola life. And coming to find out they was friends. I didn't even know, you know, I didn't even know Akeem back in my Pensacola days. But anyway, I guess the friend told him some shit, you know. He came back to me with some stuff, saying that I heard you, you know, have some good, and I guess it went from there once he found out I'm not about that life, you know what I'm saying? I'm not with the bullshit. And ever since then, it was just at each other's throat. Because as soon as I told him what the fuck it was this back and forth bickering bullshit. And it's just been like that ever since.
So you felt like he was trying you because of that, because you wasn't interested in him?
Yes, basically.
Okay. So let's jump to that episode.
Okay.
Was it a situation where you felt like Akeem was acting for the show because he was on camera? How did you feel at that moment in that situation? Because I know we saw a moment where you said, "Jock, get out my face," with the camera.
Yes.
Because you just look over it. You know, he pushed you.
And I'm going to clear that up.
Yeah, let's talk about that whole fight.
Okay, once again, you know, everything is reality. I guess me learning, you know, about the reality side of things and whatever the case may be. We were sitting there discussing, you know, a situation that happened, you know, with Milan and whatever the case may be, and
Milan and him,
Akeem, or whatever, and you know, some topics. They was telling us to throw out topics or whatever the case may be. So that was already on the topic, and he was saying that how she was disrespectful and blase this and blase that, whatever. We don't give a fuck, you know. But he was throwing shade, and I heard that you was, you know, so I threw out my 2 cents. I heard you was disrespectful as well. You know, how you want somebody to respect you if you don't respect nobody? So it was one of those things, and my thing is that you're in your prime, you know, I hear that he's in his 40s, which is a beautiful thing. I'm gonna keep saying, because I'm a young buck and I hope to see that. You know, but you know, you're talking about a baby that's half your age that ain't really worrying about you. She all the way in New York, you know, living her motherfucking life or where the fuck she's doing, you know, where the case may be, and you sitting here talking talking down on her or whatever case may be. I just didn't like that, and it was Valentine's Day, so I guess he felt that I was trying him about what I said or whatever case may be. But we all seen the clip. He was very disrespectful, you know, at that event, at the first episode, you know. So I'm just throwing out there. I didn't hear this from Milan. I heard this from the house owner. You know, the house owner, the homeowner, you know, put it in the atmosphere that he was disrespectful at his home. But but it was that, you know, something like that. And I guess he felt, like I said, he didn't like what I said, so he stepped to me, and that's when it occurred.
And that's when it occurred.
And I didn't like that. You know, I feel like you can say what you got to say. I say what I got to say, but don't step to me. Once he stepped to me, I felt that, oh, yeah, it's about, I feel like you trying to thump or you trying to fight. What's up? You know what I'm saying? So it was one of those things.
How are you guys now? Have you talked to Akeem?
Yeah, we talked about the situation. Because I feel like as grown men, we should be able to do that. We have talked about it. I've seen him in Marquette, the good old Marquette on the west side. You know, I saw him, I went to him, and we talked about it. I felt that Akeem, you know, once he get that liquor courage in him, he's a totally different person. But if you get him outside of that, he's
a good people.
You're able to talk to him.
Oh, okay. You're able to talk to him. Okay, cool. It seems like for this show, everybody used it in different ways.
That's true.
You know, everybody used it in different ways, and you have built relationships with different people naturally because you have to work with them.
That's true.
What are some of the good relationships that you have from the guys on the show? Who are some of your good relationships that you have?
You know, that was my goal, is try to get to know everybody, you know, because we all have a different background, different story, you know, and I try not to judge people, because who am I to judge you for what you do and how you get you know, how you get your coin, or money, however the case may be, you know. So, you know, I was trying to get to know everybody, but, you know, everybody, you know, wants to put on for a camera and things of that nature, and I'm not about that. You know, I'm trying to build a relationship to where I can get to fuck with you outside of the cameras, you know. And it was hard trying to get to know everybody, because I feel like everybody has, you know, they little alter egos and things of that nature. But I would have to say Tremel, I knew him outside of G-Status. Safar, I knew him outside of G-Status. Akeem, of course. Who else?
What about Sherrod?
Sherrod, I knew Sherrod. But as far as like Milan, True, Corday, I didn't know them personally. So I really wanted to get to know them and see how could we connect in some way, and how can I change your life, and how can you change my life, and how can we grow together as whatever, you know, business or personal or whatever the case may be.
Right. So it seemed like when it came to people in their different careers, there was a lot of bashing going on. That I noticed, particularly towards Sherrod. You know, being an ex-porn star and things like that. What are your thoughts on how the guys treated Sherrod? Because it was a lot said, especially during confessionals. And, you know, you see, you know, people, you know, throw blows under the table.
And not to remind you, those confessionals was filmed, if I'm not mistaken, a week before the episode popped out. So this shit is still, you know,
so those
relevant.
confessionals still relevant.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like if that's how you felt, bitch, you see me just as well as I see you type shit.
Yeah.
What's up with the what's up, you know? Don't hold back. Say what the fuck you gotta say.
So
you know?
How did you feel about the guys?
The guys
kind of like
coming at him. I mean, everybody watches porn. Get it how you get it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's getting a coin, half of hoes getting fucked for free, and well, I mean, it is what it is. Or I don't knock his hustle. Just protect yourself and
keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Right. Okay. Well, let's dive into the whole you being a guest star. Okay,
that's fine.
Did the opportunity come to you as, okay, you're gonna be on it, but you're not gonna be on it? Like,
no, I was supposed to be one of the main cast. I was, however, until it was an incident where I had to go out of town due to a family issue, and it was, I think when I came, it was for a funeral, and when I came back into town, I had to work a 24-hour shift,
Right.
which fell on a filming day, and that filming day was mandatory for a little slumber party, which I got the slumber party that you guys saw at the end of the last episode.
Yeah.
And I was unable to make it due because I was getting a coin, and I think that, you know, me personally, I would never cut somebody. Well, I was cut after that. I would never cut somebody for getting a coin, especially when we're not bringing any revenue from being on the show, whatever the case may be. You know, I'm not getting a check or anything like that. You know, so for it to be cut for getting a coin, that really kind of made me think about everything and take everything into perspective and things of that nature. But yeah, I was cut for getting a coin. I would for getting a coin. Yeah.
So
the hustle of it all.
Did they tell you that you were cut?
Oh yeah. It was a text message going, you know, that went out. If you're unable to make it to filming, then this would be your last
time filming.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was very transparent with him or with the production team. We let them know, as far as just like I'm with you. I'll let you know what's up with the what's up. You know, if I'm unable to make it to something, I'll let you know. But I tried to be there, and I was there every filming, except from this particular night where I was.
So you did come to everything.
I
did. Just this night you really had
I
to.
did. I had to. Yes, work my job.
And you really had to work. You know what I'm saying? And work is very important. And you can't stop your coin.
Yeah. Got bills to pay, shot.
You got bills to pay.
I like to wash my ass just like everybody else.
So is G-Status a paid gig?
No.
Okay. So
not,
I understand.
Not saying that it can't get to that potential. Not saying that, not at all. But if you're not coughing up anything to your
talent,
then, you know, don't cut somebody for getting it how they getting it. You know, to keep their personal lives in order.
Yeah. Okay, so you got cut, and so that took away some of the things that you probably wanted filmed.
Yeah.
So you didn't get to film a lot after that.
But I was still there supporting everybody.
You were still supporting.
Even after the fact. I was invited to some of the events. I don't know if it was on production side or through the talent, you know, but I did come and support because, once again, I'm a firm believer in supporting people.
Right.
Because we have to grow. If I don't support you, my brother, how can we grow, and vice versa?
Right.
You know, so, but yeah.
How are you and Jai's relationship?
Jai, we're okay. You know, I don't got no bad blood against him or nobody at that matter. I'm grown. You know, I'm focused on the next chapter of my life, not with this petty bullshit. I'm focused on getting a coin and self-growth within myself. But we're good. I don't got no smoke with him. Okay. You know, I think that, you know, when certain incidents take place, you just you live and you learn, and you move forward.
Right. So let's jump to New York Fashion Week.
Yes.
It was pretty intense between you and what's his name?
KL.
How you say it?
KL Allen.
KL Allen. Okay.
Yes.
Things got kind of like pretty heated in during this week. And for me, some might sound petty.
Okay.
Can you give us a walkthrough of what really happened during New York Fashion Week and why y'all seem to be at odds, being that, you know, you guys are working together? Was that real?
Very so much real. But it was, okay, I'm gonna break down this whole episode.
Yeah, go on, break it down.
The beginning of the episode was actually the last day of filming, which was that Monday. With me and my line, that was actually after the fashion show.
So when it came on,
it was portrayed as the first day of me in New York. I was in New York actually for 4 days, not 2. So, but it was a problem with Jai and his filming. I mean, with his equipment, it got the airplane. I guess the airport misplaced some of his equipment, so he didn't get his equipment until early Sunday morning. Wow. So we only had 2 days of filming. So I guess he made it out to be 2 days of filming of what you guys saw. But that was actually the last day. And then we moved forward towards, you know, me going to the fashion shows and things of that nature. That was actually the same day as our fashion show, which was Sunday. If you pay attention to the detail, what people wear and things of that nature, you'll see that it was the same, you know.
So it wasn't a different day.
No, it was the same day. So when we got back from that fashion show, we started to prepare for our fashion show, which was later that night. So we was gathering everything or whatever the case may be, And those who know me know I'm a very prepared person. I like to go everywhere prepared because you just never know the circumstances. And then I guess that whole weekend, you know, just kind of bored up until to what you guys saw. And I literally asked for an extension cord because he was already on his way to the store to gather some things for the show.
Right.
So I threw that out there, and it just happened from there, you know. And as you guys saw, I was preparing for the show because literally it was 2 hours away, either 2 or 3 hours away from our show. So that wasn't a different day. That was the same exact day. And people was asking me why I didn't get into his ass. I was focused on the show. You know, my thing is that, I mean, we actually got into it twice. And you guys only saw the first time.
So this was the first or second time?
This was the second time we're getting into it, but it's the first time you guys saw it on camera.
Oh.
So it was one of those things, I guess everything kind of boiled over, you know, with his emotions and stuff like that. But my thing is, why we getting into it, and the show was only a couple hours away, especially when I just asked you for a simple extension cord. People who know who do events and stuff like that, things are always consistently changing backstage.
Exactly.
So you just have to prepare. And I was, venting to him about, you know, designers and stuff. Like, do you think somebody's gonna stop what they're doing to let you get their plug and things of that nature? And you know, it was one of those things.
So you just wanted to be prepared. That way you didn't have to ask anybody for anything, and you had exactly what you needed.
Yes, and just an extension cord, literally an extension cord. But
he just kind of took it left.
Yes, and he said that, you know, he don't do drama and things like that nature and blase this and blase that. I was over it because, like I said, we got to it Saturday, or what was it, Friday. You know, we was in the city or whatever the case may be, and it was once everybody knew this was my first time in New York. You know, thankful for the opportunity. You know, very thankful for the opportunity to get to showcase, you know, my brand and wherever the case may be, and I'm going to get on that as well. I was just thankful for the opportunity. But we was in the city, and it was an incident to where, you know, we was walking, bitch. We had to be walking at least for like 2-3 hours. My feet was hurting, you know. I was trying to look all cute and shit.
Right.
Trying to, you know. So I wore the wrong shoes. We in Times Square, just over it. But he brought somebody. He was with his significant other, and I was kind of fell back. You know what I'm saying? I let them, because it was their first time in New York together. So I was giving it a little space while I'm taking everything back in the back. You know what I'm saying? Taking everything all in. And while we down, you know, while we just enjoying the city. And bitch, I was hungry, so I was like. I was hungry, so I told him, look, I got to get me something to eat, you know, just simple as that. And it was a little bit ahead of me, you know, where it came, but, you know, but
I was kind of still walking together.
Walking together, yeah, you know, so I told them I'm about to stop and give me something to eat. I'm thinking you know, we all gonna stop together. I come back out, I come back out, I look around, and they're gone, you know what I'm saying? So
they had left you.
So I feel like they left me, you know, my opinion. I feel like they left me, you know, and I feel like we don't do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially if we come together, we come to this bitch together, we ride or die type shit. Cause that's how I rock with my friends, and that's how they rock with me. People where it can be. So when I came back out and I didn't see them, you know, I looked around, you know, like, these bitches done left me. Bitch, they done left me. So they was gone. So I was heated as a motherfucker, you know. But when we got back to the room, and I was pissed, you know, it was just so much going on that day, because, you know, they went their separate ways. He did call me. I think after 30 minutes of us separating.
After 30 minutes, he called me.
He called me and asked me where I was at, and it was one of those situations like, bitch, I am not dealing with you right now. I feel like I was fucked up, you know. But he said that they didn't leave me, you know, over the phone, whatever. But I did not want to hear that shit. And so when we got back to the hotel, you know, they went to an event. I decided to stay home, rest up. When I woke up, bitch, I was a brand new person, you know what I'm saying? And then Jai finally came into the situation, and when Jai came, you know, I may kind of look like a little funny or whatever. You know, like, bitch, girl, they didn't love me, and so
you made a joke.
Just joking, just openly joking, so we can just all laugh and shit like that. And bitch, it just hit the ceiling. We was at each other's throat like a motherfucker, like we was about to scrap.
Y'all about to fight, like
in the hotel. But
so
you know,
we didn't get to see that moment.
No, not at all.
Because the cameras wasn't rolling in.
No, and they didn't have the equipment, you know, Jai. But my thing is that even the thing that you guys saw, I feel like certain stuff should have not been shown, especially that, because I feel like that was business, and I feel like that was between him and I as far as business, and I feel like when people do get into it as far as business, it should happen behind closed doors, not to where people can see that.
Right.
Because
so you don't want to capture those
moments. because they do happen.
Yeah.
They do happen, you know. But I didn't want to capture stuff like that, because as soon as we left the hotel, we put all that shit behind us and we focused on making each other look great for the bigger picture.
For the show.
And I feel like that's what the moments and stuff should have been captured. But hey, it is what it is, you know. It's already out there. It is what it is, you know. It's what it is.
How do you feel? How do you feel about seeing yourself on camera? Do you now being on G-Status? Do you feel like that's something you could be proud of? Like, how do you feel about the seeing
Bitch,
yourself?
it is what it is. Y'all saw what it is. I mean, shit, I can't take it back. It's out there, you know. I just know what it is, you know. If I decided to move forth with another reality show, I know, you know, like that, not to be so much quiet, because I feel like when you're genuine and you just want everybody to win and eat, you know, you kind of quiet most of the time. I feel like they take you as being weak and
do you feel like they painted you that way?
Yes, a little bit, because bitch, you know what's up. So it's like one of those situations, but hey, it is what it is. Those who know me, they know what's up with the what's up.
Right. Okay. Is there anything else you want to say or clear up the air for anybody else?
Just like I would have to say, like, it was an incident with Corday. I don't have smoke with nobody, but it was an incident where he went on, I think Mike Couture. No, shit.
Ty Couture.
Ty Couture. I do apologize. Ty Couture. I'm sorry, Ty. He went on Ty Couture and he expressed his opinion on me. I guess he was going through the cast or whatever. And when it got to me, it was a incident where, I guess the incident where you guys saw with Amina King. You know, we all went there to support him, you know, on Corday, and he felt that I was being fake because he said he liked me up until I went on that show and voiced my opinion on his vocals. And there was a question asked, his overall vocal capabilities or singing or whatever. Do I think he could sing? And I don't think I downplayed him or anything like that. I simply said he doesn't sound bad, but he doesn't sound like no Prince. And the only time connecting with him was when he was at his performance and he was singing Prince or whatever the case may be.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I said what I said. But however, I still bought his album and supported him.
So you still supported him?
Supported him, you know. But he felt that I was being fake because I was the loudest one there, which I was loud as fuck, because that's what we was there to support you.
Yeah.
Whether or not if I think you can sing or not, bitch, I'm one of those friends, bitch. We're going to still root for you. And we're going to, you know.
Yeah. So you gave your honest feedback on a question that was presented to you on Ty Couture video.
Yes.
And he took offense to that because he felt as though because you were loud and rooting for him that you must have liked what was going on.
At that time.
For you, it was about support and whether he could sing or not. You know what I'm saying? It was more about you know, trying to see him win. And that's why you got his album and stuff like that. So he took offense to that.
He really did, because he said that I was trying to downplay his brand and sabotage. I don't think he used the word sabotage. It was basically shit on his brand and him and his talent and shit like that. But I still bought your album, which supports your brand and
like what's wrong
your
with that?
talent and things and that. And whether or not I think you can sing or not, that's my opinion. I never said, you know, he sounded horrible or whatever the case may be. But just like that, you know, shit like that. He proceeded to go on, but Ty cut him off. And I really wanted to hear what the fuck he had to say, you know, but Ty cut him off, you know, at the womb, you know, so, you know, but hey, you know, I still supported you. I still bought your shit. And if like everybody, the whole YouTube land already critiqued you on your, you know, your brand or where it case may be, how can I sabotage anything you're doing? You're the only person who can fuck up your own brand, period.
Exactly. That's pretty deep and it's pretty intense. I appreciate people that genuinely support others. You know what I'm saying? And from what I've seen from the comments and other people, a lot of people have said he couldn't sing, you know? And you can't take offense to that when someone asks a question, well, do you think this person, you're going to have people that like you and you're going to have people that don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure some people say he can sing, you know? So I feel you on that. I can kind of agree with you. That's kind of like them low blows is just too much.
Yeah.
All right.
So obviously he did feel some type of way.
He felt some type of way.
And I do want to apologize to the person that felt some type of way without, you know, with me rubbing his, you know, rubbing Corday, because he did say that somebody took offense to that. You know, I didn't mean
you doing what? Rubbing him?
Showing him some love after his performance, and that's simply all it was, love. I don't find him well, he's not, he's, you know, he's a handsome gentleman, but I don't, you know, it was nothing like that at all.
Yeah,
you're
not attracted to him.
Yeah, not attracted to him in that light. You know, it was simply showing him love. So the person who took offense to that, I apologized, you know, out of respect factor. You know, I'm not disrespectful like that, so sorry.
Pretty good guy, y'all. Pretty good guy. Okay, Adrian, well, let's kind of like wrap things up.
Okay.
And let these people know what you got going on, and so that way we can continue to follow you. And, you know, the projects that you have going on, like what is the future looking like for Adrian?
The future is just working on self, you know, self-growth and getting ready for the next chapter in my life. I keep saying that because, you know, those are my 30s, I would have to say, some of my important years.
Yeah.
And I just want to be financially stable within my career, you know, health, or whatever the case may be. You know, I really don't care about the fame or anything like that. I just want to be self-happy and self-sufficient, I guess.
All right.
So I'm just working on myself and just enjoying life.
What do you and the producers lie?
That's not bad blood, but once again, you know, once you see how people rock, you kind of fall back, you know, in case, you know, whatever. So yeah. I'm just falling back and just watching people. I'm very observant, and I'm very big on vibes, you know. And I feel like if you're not genuine from the start to now, you know, even in the mix, and you guys gonna have, you guys are not going to agree with everything, you know, but still, you're still rocking, and you don't switch up. You know, I don't like fuckers who switch up. You know, that's that bullshit.
So, sounds like we're not going to get any more Adrian on season 2.
No.
If there's a season 2, we hope that they have a season 2 and you know, make it better. Because I do watch the show.
Okay.
I have been keeping up. We look forward to seeing more from you, and you know, I just want to encourage you because I know your grind. You know, we've known each other for a while, and I just want to encourage you to just keep going. Don't let one bad experience determine, you know, because the next project could be better.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying? And you know, just make sure whatever you're doing that you continue to be the person that you are, because you know what I'm saying, we can't be distracted by everybody else and what everybody else got to say, because you know who you are.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank you again.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Let these people know where to follow you and where to find you.
Well, you guys can find me and follow me on Adrian Crear Jr., and that's Instagram and also Facebook. And just stay tuned, and you know, I have stuff in the future that's coming. So just follow me, and I'll support those who support me, and that's what it is.
Okay. Well, thank you. That's what's up. Y'all heard it right here with your boy Rahim Brazil. Look, man, y'all know that it's grind time, and I want to make sure that you stay tuned for more. We're going to be doing more videos, more exclusive. Look, I'm going to try to see if I can get some more guys from G-Status and see if we can get their side of the story. So I need you to like, share, and comment on this video. Also, follow us. Make sure you subscribe to Dreamhouse Television Network. Grind Time TV is about to be lit with your boy Rahim Brazil. Make sure y'all check it out. Also, follow me at Rahim Brazil online on Instagram. Let's do it. Let's get it. Bye.